story of arson and violence in both the states.
Many thanks, Shamshed Chandel, for joining us with all those details from there. Well, back in New Delhi, police have nabbed the IIT Roorkee student who has been accused of murdering a 22-year-old girl from IIT Delhi. The boy named Gaurav Verma was found in Haridwar Barmer Express in Jamunanagar. He has confessed that he killed his girlfriend. The girl was found dead in a hotel room in Shimla, and the couple had booked the room on the 26th of this month. The police say the girl was murdered during the wee hours on Saturday. The boy had consumed liquor and had stabbed the girl to death.
फिर मैंने वहाँ पे दारू की पैक लगाए, उसको देखा, अचानक से बहुत गुस्सा आया। मेरा बर्थडे कल सेलिब्रेट किया था, उसने चाकू निकाली।
And in other news, a self-professed godman has been arrested for allegedly running a sex racket. A total of 6 arrests have been made by the Delhi police so far, who claim to have busted a major prostitution ring.
He organized satsangs, composed spiritual music, constructed a temple and a hospital, and had thousands of followers. And now, Shiv Murat Dwivedi has been arrested for running a prostitution racket. The arrest of the self-styled spiritual guru, his accomplice, and his 6 sex workers has unearthed a major prostitution racket in the capital.
जब कस्टमर ने इनको पैसे दिए तो उसी टाइम ट्रांजैक्शन में इनको अरेस्ट किया गया। इसकी इंटरोगेशन से काफ़ी रिकवरीज हुई। एक तो जो 2 होंडा कार्स थी, होंडा सिविक और होंडा सिटी, ये रिकवर करी गई हैं। 1,55,000 रुपये कैश, जो कि इनकी एक दिन की अर्निंग थी, वो इससे रिकवर करी गई।
Of the 6 girls arrested, 2 are working with an airline, 2 are undergraduate students of a college in Delhi, 1 works for a foreign airline, and 1 is completing her master's degree. Dwivedi allegedly arranged for sex workers in upscale areas of Delhi as well as in 5-star hotels. He used the hospital and the temple as a guise to run his prostitution racket. Bureau Report, NewsX.
And just today, after the opposition walked out of the budget speech, even the UPA allies are speaking out against the hike in the petrol and the diesel prices. Both the DMK and the TMC have asked UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi to roll it back.
আমি সোনিয়াজিকে আবেদন জানাচ্ছি প্রধানমন্ত্রীকে যে পেট্রোলিয়াম প্রাইসে যদি এখন দাম বাড়ে এটা জনগণের উপর আরেকটা ইমপ্যাক্ট পড়বে, স্পেশালি এসেনশিয়াল কমোডিটিসের উপরে।
As if the TMC wasn't enough, another key UPA ally did a U-turn. A day after he praised the budget, the DMK patriarch called it anti-farmer. In a letter to Congress President Sonia Gandhi, he demanded a rollback and said, given the high food inflation in the recent months, any increase in the price of diesel will have a cascading effect on food prices as well as other essential commodities. The BJP is ready to support the cut motions in Parliament and fancies getting support even from the Trinamool chief.
And we will not rest till the government rolls back these anti-people measures in the budget.
On Saturday, the Trinamool held a public rally in Kolkata. And given the party position in the Lok Sabha, the Congress has a crisis on its hands.
Restoring a duty level, especially when crude prices have softened over the last 2 years, I do not think is a very imprudent way of doing things.
As if a united opposition wasn't enough, their own allies, the DMK as well as the Trinamool, are now gunning against the government. And it's this equation that could become more embarrassing for the government in the days ahead, unless somebody from the Congress High Command decides to roll back the fuel prices. With video journalist Mukesh Barua, Bilal Zaidi, NewsX.
And with the petrol price, hiking has caught the common man by storm. Here are a few reactions from people in the country.
और अब महंगाई बढ़ जाएगी, हर चीज का रेट बढ़ जाएगा पेट्रोल बढ़ने के कारण से। ढुलाई उलाई के सब हर चीज में, ऑटो में, टैक्सी में, बसों का, हर एक का रेट बढ़ेगा।
हम स्टूडेंट के लिए तो सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम वाली बात है। बड़ी मुश्किल से तो पॉकेट मनी देते हैं, घर वाले पैसे गिन गिन के देते हैं, 10-10 रुपए, 20-20 रुपए।
क्या है कि इन लोगों के खर्चे, चुनावी खर्चे और ये दूसरे प्रशासकीय खर्चे बढ़ जाते हैं खूब, उसको जो एडजस्ट करने के लिए ये बढ़ाते रहते हैं।
I'm absolutely disgusted with the rise in petrol prices. You guys are like next to, what is it? Next to Iraq, next to Iran. It's just there. Why are the prices going up? Middle East, India, together, prices down. Disgusted.
It's going to be effect on the common man. It's not going to affect the rich. It's just going to be effect of the poor and the common man. See, diesel is going up, so transportation costs are going to get affected. So the food prices that were up they're going to rise more. So who's going to hit? The common man is going to get hit.
जरूरी भी था इंटरनेशनल कीमतों को देखते हुए और बाकी सरकार को चाहिए था नॉमिनल से डालते वैसे कोई इतना ज़्यादा हमें कोई ऐतराज भी नहीं है
Reaction is that it is strange, shocked. We never expected that today it's a 2.5 something rise. So it is definitely a heavy.
हमारा तो बहुत कबर तोड़ दिया ये तो देहरादून का प्रोग्राम था कैंसिल करके हम यहीं रह रहे हैं लोकली
And with Parliament proceedings dominated by the budget debate and the price rise issue, the contentious Women's Reservation Bill also seems to be finally taking off.
The Cabinet has given a go-ahead to the tabling of the much-debated Women's Reservation Bill in Parliament. The bill reserves 33% of all Lok Sabha and State Assembly seats for women.
सरकार जो राष्ट्रपति जी ने स्वयं कहा कि उन्होंने अपने प्रेसिडेंशियल एड्रेस में ये आश्वासन दिया, इसलिए ये उचित होगा कि मार्च 8 को महिला आरक्षण बिल लाया जाए, उसको पास किया जाए.
Some have gone a step further, asking for a special quota.
जैसे दलित महिला हो, आदिवासी महिला हो, अल्पसंख्यक महिला हो, पिछड़ी महिला हो, सब महिलाओं का आरक्षण हो ताकि इसके माध्यम से महिलाएं जो गरीब तबके की महिलाएं हैं वो भी आ जाएं.
Even people in power are closely eyeing this bill and they want quick introduction of this bill in the parliament.
अमेंडमेंट्स तो बाद में भी किए जा सकते हैं. कई बिल्स ऐसे हैं जिनमें टाइम टू टाइम जैसी जरूरत परिस्थिति होती है अमेंडमेंट्स किए जाते हैं.
So much so that even the neutral speaker couldn't resist the temptation.
ये आवश्यक है कि सभी उस पे सबकी सहमति हो. ये कंसेंसस बहुत जरूरी है इसे पास करवाने के.
With the UPA getting support from the left front as well as the BJP, the numbers supporting it far outweigh the voices that oppose it. With Ratnadeep Chaudhary and Bilal Zaide in Delhi, Yashodev Sangupta, News X.
And blaring tsunami warning sirens woke up Hawaii residents early this morning, resulting in mass evacuation. But the warnings were cancelled soon as no damage, injuries or deaths were reported in the major areas. The United States Pacific Tsunami Center has cancelled warnings for the Pacific countries except Japan and Russia. Hawaii had surges as high as 2 meters, but there were no reports of any widespread damage. And earlier, a massive 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck Chile early on Saturday, killing at least 300 people. The epicenter was 70 kilometers from Concepcion, the second largest city in Chile. The president of Chile has called it as the worst tragedy in 50 years.
Signs of destruction everywhere. The 8.8 magnitude 90-second earthquake also set off a tsunami. A huge wave reached a populated area in the Robinson Crusoe Islands, about 660 kilometers off the Chilean coast. Tsunami warnings have been issued over a wide area, including South America, Hawaii, Australia and New Zealand, Japan and many Pacific islands. Several aftershocks were also reported, each measuring 6 or above on the Richter scale. A state of catastrophe has been declared in central Chile. The death toll is rising steadily, and people have been told to stop traveling to avoid more fatalities since traffic lights are down. People have taken to the streets with the few belongings they have. The airport in the capital city of Santiago was shut down. Most modern buildings in Santiago are quake resistant, but the old ones have been heavily damaged. As rescue teams reach the city, one can only guess how many are trapped under the debris. Bureau Report, News X.
And we take a very quick break right now. Up next, all the updates from the much-awaited Hockey World Cup, which kickstarts today with India taking on arch rivals Pakistan. Do stay with us for all the details.
They came, they saw, they conquered.
Now India's best entrepreneurs and CEOs tell you their stories. How they shaped up, struck out, buckled down and made it big. Inspiring stories from incredible people. On India Inc. at this time on NewsX.
Is presented to you by IFCI since 1948, nurturing enterprise, financing development, and in association with Sahara City Homes, Jahan Base Bharat.
हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की उम्र 60 साल की हुई। हमें फख्र है अपने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पर, इसलिए कि इसने हमें इजहार की आजादी दी है, फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन का हक दिया है। हिंदुस्तान के संविधान ने मेरे हक की हिफाजत की है और हिंदुस्तान के संविधान की हिफाजत करना मैं अपना फर्ज समझता हूं। हम अपने इस संविधान के साथ हैं।
अगर हम तुमको छेड़े तो क्या रूठोगे हमसे बोलो। हटो जी जाओ रहने दो, जरा जा करके मुंह धो लो। हटा बंद करके छा जाए, कहीं बाबूजी ना जाए। अगर हम तुमको छेड़े तो क्या रूठोगे हमसे बोलो।
When I was growing up as a child, the artist was supposed to be a poor man. Not just you, but all your contemporaries are making hand over fist.
It took me 30 years. My contention is people and art lovers should look at paintings for the love of paintings, not for speculation, for investment. The artist has to do his research in a personal sensibility and exhibit it, and well, ultimately, where there is truth, success comes.
Welcome back. Here with NewsX this morning. Whether it's cricket or hockey, no other clash generates more excitement than an Indian-Pakistan face-off. More so if it's the first match of a tournament as big as the Hockey World Cup being played at home.
India versus Pakistan on the first day of the World Cup. As far as fans are concerned, that's all that matters in the tournament. And why not? The potential of this match is greater than any other, and it spills outside the hockey turf. All the history, all the passion, and all the sporting grit there ever is will be on display as India take on Pakistan at home in front of a frenzied crowd. The crescendo has been slowly building, and so has the pressure on teams.
पाकिस्तान और इंडिया का मामला ऐसा होता है कि दबाव तो दोनों टीमों पर ही होता है, क्योंकि वहाँ की चाहती है बाकी टीमों से बेशक हार जाए, लेकिन एक दूसरे से जो है नहीं हारना चाहिए इनको.
Pakistan's side has a blend of youth and experience, much like the Indian team. But the owners will be on the seniors to soak in all the pressure. Short corner specialist Sohail Abbas and striker Rehan Butt will have a major role to play for Pakistan. And India's success will depend on how effectively they tackle the two. Pakistan have managed to get the better of India in recent encounters, and Captain Zishan would hope for a repeat on his 32nd birthday. For India, the seniors have led the way for the transformation of the Indian hockey setup. This is the time to show it was all for the right reasons. On the field though, the blend of Arjun Halappa, Prabjot and Deepak Thakur is crucial, together with the drag flicks of Sandeep Singh. But let's not forget the importance of the match in the greater scheme of things. And here, the Indian coach has led the way.
The sport is one of the best ways to show the friendship, to show the politicians that also friendship is possible. Our players and the Pakistani players are very, very close friends, some of them. They have very good relationship, and we are very happy to play the first match against Pakistan.
Let's hope we achieve all of that. In the middle of it though, an Indian victory will be more than welcome. With Shekhar Luthra in Delhi, Shivani Gupta, NewsX.
And now yesterday we showed you Jose Braza at his hilarious best, sharing a laugh with the media. The man is not all jokes though, he also has serious work on his mind. Here's Braza sharing what he has so far achieved with the team, his 3-point plan for the Indian team.
I think that we do a lot of works in physical fitness. It's one of the, I think, most important things that we were working. I think that the team now, it's a little bit more fit. We have changed a few things that are important, like man-to-man marking, that India was not playing before, man-to-man marking, and now we are playing man-to-man marking, and we are doing